Rivers and lakes in Armenia. The rivers and lakes in Armenia are mainly powered by fresh water. Throughout history, Armenia has been called Neri by the Assyrians, meaning the land of the lakes and rivers. The Armenia is home to many rivers and lakes. The largest river of the Republic of Armenia is the Arax, which lies on the country's border with Iran and a large part of the border with Turkey. Its major tributaries are the Okhurian, Kasig, Hradam, Hazak, Arpad, Orton and Vokji rivers. The largest rivers in northwest part of the country are the Det and Astat, while smaller ones include the Desolrija and the Pampak. The Okhurian, or Okhurian is a river in the South Caucasus. It originates in Armenia and flows from Lake Salai south, along the border with Turkey, forming part of the geographic border between the two states, until it flows into the Arax River as a left tributary near Bulgaran. The Okhurian drains an area of about 9,500 kilometers superscript to 3,700 miles superscript to and has total length of 186 kilometers 116 miles. Is a river in Transcaucasia, the left tributary of the Arax River. It rises in the northern part of the South Armenian province of Sinop, flows for 119 kilometers in a generally southeastern direction through Armenia and then for another 59 kilometers through Nagorno-Karabakh, the region claimed by both Armenia and Azerbaijan. The Aras, also known as Araxis, and Noras, is a river located in and along the countries of Turkey, Armenia, Iran, and Azerbaijan. Its total length is 1,072 kilometers 665 miles. Given its length and a basin that covers an area of 102,000 kilometers squared, it is one of the largest rivers of the Caucasus. The Hradam is a major river of Armenia. It starts at the northwest extremity of Lake Sevan and flows south through the Kultagmas and Armenia's capital, Yerevan. It then joins the Aras River along the border with Turkey. The Arpad is a river that flows through Armenia and Azerbaijan's Natoki and explained. It originates in the Veyhet-Dosir province smart of Armenia and serves as a left tributary of the Aras River. It runs through many cities and towns and is mainly known for its beauty and great locations to watch while fishing or running. Harp River is visible. Astafa Azerbaijani, Astafa is a river in Armenia and Azerbaijan, and is the right tributary of the Kara River. Astafa has a length of 133 kilometers, and a basin area of 2,589 kilometers squared. Along the river lie the cities of Diligent, Vigilant, Rovzak and Astafa. The Det, or Debaba, is a river in Armenia and Georgia. It also serves as a natural boundary between Armenia and Georgia at the village Sagapo, Georgia. The river originates in Armenia and is fed by the Desolrija and Pampak rivers. It ends in Georgia where it feeds into the Kara River. Kasig is a river in the west-central region of modern Armenia which flows north to south. It originates near Mount Aragat in Aragat province, flows south into Armavir province and into the Metsan River, which itself is a tributary of the Aras River. Vokji is a river on the south slopes of the Lesser Caucasus Range, and is a left tributary of the Arax River. It flows over the territory of Armenia and Azerbaijan. In the upper flow it forms a deep canyon, which near the city of Kapan turns into a wide valley. Nourishment, mixed. Along the coasts lie the cities of Kataran and Kapan. On the river there are Kapans and Bogji hydroelectric power stations. Sipan. Small stream coming from the Pampak range merges into Marmarik River. Sipan, Armenia, formerly Pampak. The Diesel Ridge is a river in the Debeda hydrological region in the Longray region in northern Armenia. It originates in the Bazam Mountains and flows west to east through spectacular gorges around Stepanovan. It finally feeds into the Debt River near Dizore Hayuk, which ultimately drains to the Kara River. Diesel Ridge is a compound word in Armenian meaning gorge river. The gorge in certain places, at Kurtan, is over 200 meters in depth. Gidik is a river in Armenia, the right tributary of the Astraf River. It begins on the eastern slope of the Sevan Ridge near the apex Kashadik. Average incline of approximately 31.9 kilometers. Nourishment is predominantly snow rain. Waters are used for the irrigation. On the coasts in the upper flow of river is located Chambarat City, and in the lower flow on by its right to coast, Diligent Preserve. The Azat is a river in Armenia. Its source is on the western slope of the Jegama Mountains. It flows through Garni, Lentizak and Perezshap. It flows into the Ras near Artashat. Lake Karpai, located at an altitude of 2,023 meters and is located in the Shirak province of Armenia, evolved in the 1950s from the small Lake Karpai. Federal by thoughts and for streams, it is the source of the Okurian River. More than 100 species of birds have been observed around Lake Karpai. Lake Kokna is a crater lake located in the Jegama Mountains east of Abovian region in Armenia. Lake Kari is a lake in Armenia located in the slopes of Mount Aragats mostly formed by ice and snow. It is located 3,190 meters above the sea level and has a perimeter of 1,150 meters. From Byrakan village an asphalted automobile road stretches towards the source of Arkashan River, the Lake Kari, located on a plateau below the peaks. On the eastern side of the lake there is a meteorological station. Lake Lessing is one of the few natural lakes in Armenia. It lies in the Aragats mountain range. Lake Parts is a small lake located in the Diligent National Park east of Diligent in Armenia. The Sarsang Reservoir is a large lake in Nagorno-Karabakh, formed by a hydroelectric dam. Lake Sevan is the largest lake in Armenia and one of the largest high-altitude lakes in the world. Lake Sevan is situated in the central part of the Republic of Armenia, inside the Jegarkunik province, at the altitude of 1,900 m above sea level. The total surface area of its basin is about 5,000 kilometers square. Lake Van is the largest lake in Turkey, located in the far east of the country in Van district. It is a saline and soda lake, receiving water from numerous small streams that descend from the surrounding mountains. Lake Van is one of the world's largest indoor hike lakes having no outlet. The original outlet from the basin was blocked by an ancient volcanic eruption. Dr. Mar Island and the Cathedral of the Holy Cross, a 10th century Armenian church and monastic complex. The lake was the center of the Armenian kingdom of Ararat from about 1000 BC, afterwards the satrapy of Armenia, kingdom of Greater Armenia, and the Armenian kingdom of Gaspirican.